Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hangover series. If you are like, oh my god, you sound like a dying rat, that's because I am a dying rat right now and I feel like a dying rat and I never want to drink alcohol again. And I told my friend last night that I think that was the most drunk I've ever been in my whole life. And right now we're debriefing / going over how many alcoholic beverages we had last night because I'm like, I feel like that was the drunkest I've ever been. And then she's like, well, you did have like 20,000 alcoholic beverages. So let's recap with you guys how many things I drank. Not that this is good at all, and I don't advise anyone to drink this much ever in their whole life. But I was like questioning why I feel the way I feel right now. And now that we're recapping, I'm like, it's very valid for me to feel the way I feel right now. So basically, my friend is visiting from out of town and we went to go get lunch. And everybody knows that lunch turns into blacking out, apparently. So we went to Pizzeria Portofino. I think that's what it's called. And we had a very casual, chill spritz. A very casual spritz, but then I am a psychopath and ordered another spritz because duh. So after lunch, we go to this bar called Fight Club where there's like 20 dartboards and happy hour is happening and we decide to have a glass of wine and we are being very normal women. Then all of a sudden a man named Colin, who is a comedian and performs at Second City, so everybody should go watch him perform because he's amazing, or go visit him at Flight Club. He was like, do you guys want to learn how to play darts? Because he works there and teaches people how to play darts, basically. So we're like, yes. So we get another glass of wine. So we're at 4 drinks right now. And we learn how to play darts. And I won basically every single game because I'm just really amazing at darts. And no one ever believes me. But he told me I killed that shit. So believe what I say. And then someone asked what I like to drink, and I'm like, oh, I just like tequila shots. And this is where everything started to take a turn for the worst. So the bar downstairs closed because they were hosting like a private event. So we had to go upstairs to drink, and we took one shot of tequila. Life was worth living. Then for some reason we take another shot of tequila. Vibes are still up. And then we're like, where should we go next? And apparently no one else lived in Chicago except for me. So it was my duty to determine where we go next. So I looked up some bar called The Game Room because I was like, once I play one game like of darts and I am winning, I am in my party game mood and like I just want to keep winning games. Like I am determined to be everyone at everything. So we go to this place called The Game Room that we walked like 20 minutes to just for it to be closed. I'm like, wow, I should have done probably a little more research, but they were closed. And then we went to the Miller Pub or something along the lines of that instead, and immediately got another round of tequila shots. So now we're at 4 tequila shots. Then we get a table because we're like, we should probably like eat dinner. And all we ordered for dinner was French fries. French fries with a side of ranch and ketchup. And a spicy margarita. And another round of shots for God knows why. And after this, we like shortly did that. Quickly. I don't know what the word that I'm looking for is, but we did that really quickly. And then we go to another bar. This one, I am not going to remember any of the names of any bar after this point, but it was like a dive bar. I think I went on a first date there one time. It's like in Old Town. It's cash only. They have pictures, like portraits of like apparently people that perform at Second City and like SNL. So if you know what I'm referring to, it's that. And I don't think I needed another shot, but then someone ordered like 3 shots of Malort. And if you don't know what Malort is, come to Chicago and you can find out. But it's fucking disgusting. And my friend over here who is visiting didn't want to take the shot of Malort. And neither did the other men that were visiting. So for some reason, being the person that I am, I'm like, you know what, I can take one for the team and I can take the shot of Malort. I don't think I know how to say no because I did not have to do that. So I'm like, I need a chaser with that. And then I'm like, I want a Sprite chaser. Then I'm like, I want a Coke chaser. Then I'm like, I want a pineapple chaser. Then I'm like, and then the guy's like, what the fuck do you want? And I'm like, Coke. And then he was like, well, most people drink it with grapefruit. I'm like, bitch, why would you not say that before you poured me the Coke? Now I want the grapefruit. So I took a shot of Malort, and I think this is why I am feeling the way I'm feeling. Malort is so fucking disgusting. I don't even know why it exists. We should like do some more research. But also some man yesterday, we were taking silly girl pictures in our green outfits on the river because that's who we are. And some man came up to us and was like, do you know the definition of St. Patrick's Day? And I was like, I think it's to like drink alcohol. Like I was obviously kidding, but like also not kidding. And then I realized they were videotaping us. And like I think they were being like, because then he started giving us an explanation like it's because Patrick blah, blah, blah. Like I don't know. He like had a whole explanation and I'm like, wait, I don't want to be on camera right now. Like I'm just trying to take selfies. Like leave me alone. I just want to wear green. I don't want to be pinched by the leprechaun. I've been wearing green all fucking week. A leprechaun is not going to pinch me in the night. No. So where are we? We are taking shots of Malort. And then also, why was like actual St. Patrick's Day crazier than like my weekend of celebrating St. Patrick's Day? Like I went on a party bus on St. Patrick's Day, but I feel like it was so chill. Like I was just really drunk, but like chilling. Like I was just like sitting and drinking 8 mile waters, which I'm never drinking those again either because they're extremely dangerous. And I kept thinking I was drinking water the whole time, but I was actually drinking an alcoholic beverage. But anyways, we're taking shots of Malort. I'm really scared. And we go to a new bar. And I don't know what this bar was called either, but I know that they had a dartboard. But this dartboard fucking sucked ass. And every time you threw something at it, it just fell to the floor. And I felt like a fucking dog picking those things up for 2 hours long. So we go to the next bar. And someone had told us, like, this is the bar where you need to watch your drinks because people get drugged here. I'm like, wait, why are we going here? Like, that is extremely concerning, but apparently we still went there. And I have no idea. I think I took like actually 4 tequila shots here. Like I was unstoppable. I was feeling insane. Maybe not 4, maybe 3. I know we took one immediately when we got there because, I guess we took Jello shots too. I feel indifferent about Jello shots. Like sometimes I like them, and then I also extremely hate them. It's like the texture, like there's just too much happening, and then I always split the Jello shot in half because I'm like, fuck this. And then everyone's like, you'll have to take the whole Jello shot. And I'm like, bruh, let me take half of it. And then I remember when they gave us the Jello shot, she's like, do you want green or orange? And I was like, green. And then she's like, that's made with Malort. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I'll take the fucking orange one. But then she's like pulling them out of a purse. And I'm like, wait, do you guys not sell these here? And she's like, no, I made them at my house. And I'm like, okay, I see why people get drugged here. If the bartender is making her own shots at her house, that's like when you go to school, like elementary school, like you can't bring baked goods from your house. Like it has to be store-bought, you know? I think so people don't get drugged at school or something. I don't know, but I'm scared. Then we were like, wow, we're like so hungry, obviously, because all we had was little tiny French fries for dinner. And then someone was like, they sell food here. And we're like, rawr! So then we ordered mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers, French fries, and jalapeno poppers, mozzarella sticks, and French fries. And they were so delicious, even though they gave us the weird ranch. I think we all know how passionate I am about my ranches. And they gave us like, you know, when you order ranch at like anywhere and it's not like homemade. And we played darts for like literally way too long. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, but I think I was over the darts at this point and I didn't know how to see correctly. Like I went from being really good at darts to like just chucking things behind the dartboard. And then there were these 3 men that said they're going to tune into the pod. So hello, creepy men. But there were 3 of them and I started telling them about the podcast. Then they bought me a tequila shot and they said they work at like, they were really hyping their job up. Like, they're like, we make so much money. We work in sales, blah, 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 blah. So then I'm like, oh my God, can I work for you guys? And then one of them was like, oh my God, yeah. And I have 4 of his business cards because he kept handing me his business cards. And then he was like, let's ask the big boss. Like, he's the owner. So then the big boss is like, you're hot, but... And then he starts unzipping my jacket. y'all. Starts unzipping my jacket and was like, if you're okay with dealing with this, you can work for us. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? If I'm okay with a man undressing me, I can work here. And then I tried to take a video of them saying, we love the Hangover series. And they told me that the big boss that unzipped my jacket wasn't allowed to be in the video because he's too much of a big shot. But I still have a video of the back of his head if we want to like expose him or anything. But yeah, isn't it crazy how like the big shot men at these companies are like doing things like that in public? Like, huh. But then our nice little friends that, oh wait, by the way, guys, the whole time we're drinking this whole night are with people that we literally met at the first bar, the Fight Club, that we met there and played darts with. And if you're really lost on this story right now, I'm also lost because I'm still spinning and it is approximately 10:30 in the morning and I'm still spinning. And I told my friend that I still feel drunk, but she doesn't feel drunk. And I'm like, do you feel normal? And she's like, well, I don't feel normal, but I don't feel drunk. And I'm like actually seeing double. Like, I'm like, I can't see straight. So, but now that I'm talking to you guys, I like feel a lot better. I like really feel better. And my friends, my roommate's dog, like still is trying to lick my toes right now. And I don't know why. Do you think it's because they smell bad or they smell good? I'm scared. I'm still curious about people that have foot fetishes. I know I said that like 17 episodes ago, but like, did anybody hop on the trend of like selling feet pictures and seeing how much money we can make? Because I can't do it for us. I have ugly toes. I don't know if you guys need to know that information, but I know that I have ugly toes and I'm proud. But I don't have to wear green anymore because St. Patrick's Day is over and I saw the Green River and it's over and I don't ever want to drink alcohol ever again. Like, I actually mean that. I don't want to do it, but I have a birthday party this weekend and I have plans to drink the day after that as well. So I'm going to have to take one for the team and continue drinking. But that's all I have to tell you guys right now because I need to go get a bagel and a coffee. Ooh, this is really important information. There's this place called Foxtrot here that sells coffee. And I went there the other day to get a coffee. And I was like, I'll take a large latte. And the man was like, that has 4 shots of espresso in it, by the way. And I'm like, okay. Like, I can handle my caffeine. I love caffeine. I'm always drinking coffee. Like, that has nothing on me. And I started drinking the 4 shots of espresso in my latte. And I actually felt like I was having a heart attack. And I've never felt like I was having a heart attack before. And I felt like I was having a heart attack. And I couldn't sleep like all night long because I was just so caffeinated. So I was thinking like maybe it's something I ate. Like maybe it's not the coffee. Like maybe it's something else. But then me and my friend went back there and I got the exact same thing just to like, science purposes. Like I needed to see if it was really the 4 shots of espresso that were killing me or if it was something else. And it was the 4 shots of espresso. I felt like I was having a heart attack again and I only drank half of it. So I don't know if I'm all of a sudden allergic to caffeine, but I can't handle 4 shots of espresso, but I can handle 4 shots of tequila. And that says a lot about me. But I also can't. I think I'm a lightweight now. I used to like be able to take like 27 shots of tequila and feel amazing. And now I have like however many we just went over and I am seeing double when I wake up in the morning. So I don't know who that says about me as a person, what that means. I am like speaking backwards, but I have to go. I'll see you guys in like literally 2 seconds. Okay, well, hello guys, I'm back and I still sound slightly like a dying rat, but I feel like I sound a little bit better than I was sounding the last time I was on here speaking to you guys. I literally have not consumed alcohol the way that I consumed alcohol this past weekend in so long, and I never want to do that again. It like blows my mind that when I was like in college, I was able to drink for like 5 consecutive days in a row and wake up feeling dandy and amazing and like able to keep on raging and doing whatever I needed to be doing. Like nothing could stop me. And nowadays I like am stopped extremely quickly. Like I cannot keep up. But I kind of told you guys about my actual St. Patrick's Day on Monday. Since my friend was here, we had a ball and we had a grand old little time. But on actual St. Patrick's Day, I woke up at 6 in the morning to get ready, which I know that is like literally insane. I don't even wake up at 6 a.m. on normal days of the week. Like, I am never up at 6 in the morning. And personally, for me, I didn't want to wake up that early, but my roommate was like, girl, you take so long to get ready. Like, you need to be up at 6 a.m. And I'm like, you know what? You're so right. It's not even the fact that it takes me like an hour to do my makeup and my hair, but it's the fact that I like to make all these TikToks. And I think that's why it takes me so long to get ready. Because I'm like, well, I want to make a TikTok of me like making a drink. I want to make a TikTok of me like getting ready. Like, then I want to listen to music. Then I want to like eat my bagel. Then I want to like drink some coffee. Like, it's all the in-betweens. It's not like the actual getting ready part that takes me so long. It's just like all the things that I'm doing in between getting ready. Because I'm not good at being rushed. But we woke up, whoa, I'm still speaking backwards. But we woke up at 6 in the morning, and I don't know if the birds were up, but I have a feeling they were not up yet and the birds were still sleeping. We slept like shit the night before. Like, so many people were out on Friday night, which kind of surprised me because like St. Patrick's Day. Partying was the next day, but there were so many people outside, and my window is like, you can hear everything outside. So I could hear people like screaming outside all night long. We don't have AC until June 1st. So it was like extremely hot in here. And I basically slept for 3 hours the night before, waking up at 6 a.m. So I was like already prepared to be a tired, delusional girl all day. But we got our bagels, we got ready, we went to Gotham Bagels. It was literally like one of the best bagels I've ever had. The only annoying part about it was like, why is a bagel $18? I feel like that is some psychotic shit. I got a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel on an everything bagel with scallion cream cheese, and it came with like a little hot sauce. But like, why was it $18? Like, that is criminal. And I was like, I guess I can only eat these bagels on special occasions like St. Patrick's Day, because nobody needs to be spending that much money on a bagel, like, ever. That's like psychotic. But then we had some mimosas, and then we went to a pregame, and then we went to another pregame, and then we got on what was supposed to be a trolley, but it ended up actually being a party bus. And that was like pretty chill. It just kind of drove around, and I mean, yeah, you guys know how party buses work, I assume. You just get on and you drink and you listen to music and you do that kind of stuff. I ended up getting mom waters because I don't like carbonated drinks. They just like make me feel so full, and I just can't drink like more than one of them. So I ended up getting mom waters because someone told me about them, and I was like, what the fuck? I need to get my hands on these. And mom waters are so dangerous because it literally tastes just like flavored water. Like, it's insane, but it was so fucking good. I love the names of them. There was like Sandy, Karen, Julia, or something. I loved it, and they tasted delicious. I was like making people try them, and people weren't vibing with them like I was vibing with them. But, you know, I feel like a lot of men love like beer, and beer makes the bubbles. So like, maybe that's why they weren't enjoying the mom waters. But like, I'm here for the fucking mom waters, and I'm so happy that those exist. I'm gonna definitely be drinking those more often. I think they only have like 3 flavors, but all the flavors were absolutely delicious. I have the bladder of like a turtle. I think I've told you guys that probably way too many times, that you're like, stop telling us that you have the bladder of a turtle. Like, we don't care, but I just like have to remind you guys, because people are always like, why do you go to the bathroom so much when you're out drinking? And I'm like, can you just let me live? Because I'm drinking alcohol? I don't know. But where was I going with that? Oh, we like had to stop obviously to go to the bathroom because the party bus didn't have a bathroom. And one of our first stops was at a Target for some reason. And my friend and I were the ones to get off the bus first and lead the people to the bathroom. And, you know, I had never been to this Target before. I had no clue where I was going, and we led everybody up like 4 flights of stairs just to like a door that didn't open. So I don't know why everybody followed us, and I don't know why we were the leaders of the pack to the bathroom, but it's just kind of funny that everybody followed us to a non-existent door that didn't work. I think we accidentally left someone at like McDonald's at one point as well. And after the party bus ended, we were like driving home. We're like, where are we on our way to? And I think they said the pregame location or something. And then we look out the window and we're like passing our house and we're like, stop the bus. Stop the bus. Like, we need to get off the bus. So we got off the bus and we were extremely hammered, of course, as you should be on St. Patrick's Day. And we wanted to keep going out because I think I told you guys I wanted to stay out until like 8 p.m. Like, I thought that I was capable of doing that because back in the day, I'm making myself sound like a 40-year-old, but like back in the day, like as in last year, I used to be able to do things like this. But recently, I think I'm actually turning into a lightweight. So we came back, had a little snack, and then we were about to go out to a bar. And so we went to this bar near us because there were all these Irish bars over here. We walked inside and we were literally in there for like 5 seconds. And then we looked at each other and we're like, we should get Chipotle. We went to Chipotle. It was delicious. And then I'm pretty sure I just like went to bed. Like, I was like, I need to go to bed. I am so tired. And I slept like a little baby angel that night since I had only gotten 3 hours of sleep before. I slept amazingly. But speaking of the night before all of this was happening, we were having a sober, chill night and I was in a silly, weird mood. And so I went on Twitter and I started just like reading through my old Twitter DMs from literal high school, like 2016. And I was just reading them because I was kind of a savage back then. And I think I forget that I was a savage. And like sometimes I need to tap back into whoever the fuck I used to be back then. Like, men would DM me. I don't even know how I still have all these DMs, but like men would DM me and I would just like not give them my phone number and I would give them no time of day. It was kind of iconic. Some guy had asked me if I wanted to cook with him or something. He like asked if he could cook for me or bring me my favorite food. And I replied and said, I'm okay with that not happening. And once I saw that DM, I was like, whoa. What was my problem that day? I must have woken up on the wrong side of the bed. I did not want this man cooking for me. And I said I was okay with that not happening. Like, I'm going to use that phrase more often. But while I was scrolling and playing around through the Twitter DMs, I was looking at this tweet of one of my ex-boyfriends from high school had tweeted about me, something about how he gets more and more attracted to me every single day. And I was like reading it like, oh, that's really sweet of him to tweet. But like, I think he meant that he got less and less attracted to me every day, considering he did cheat on me. But besides the point, I went to go click on it to see like who had liked it because it had like a decent amount of likes. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I accidentally liked the tweet because I didn't know you couldn't see who liked tweets. I don't really ever go on Twitter, so I was a little bit confused. But yeah, I accidentally liked it at like 12 in the morning. Tweet from 2016 from my high school boyfriend. When I told my friends that, because I'm like not someone that would be ashamed of that, like, oops, my bad, I was stalking. This is why I literally can't stalk people, because I'm so bad at it. And I do stuff like this, like every time I am stalking someone, I am always accidentally liking a picture or something. Like, I'm just really bad at it. And my friends were like, oh my God, he probably did not notice. Like, he probably does not know any of that. And then I wake up this morning and he just added me on Snapchat. So I don't know what to do about that information. I'm like, oh my God, my high school ex-boyfriend sees that I accidentally liked his tweet from 2016. Like, he probably thinks that I scrolled through his entire Twitter and was like reminiscing on the days, but like, that is not the case. I was just bored and somehow accidentally did that. So now we have him adding me on Snapchat. I don't know what to do. I'm just not going to do anything about it, actually. And I'm going to just pretend that didn't happen. But I had to tell you guys that because a lot of people were like asking me about anxiety and stuff. And I'm like, well, at least you didn't do that. Like, if you are having a bad day right now, at least you did not go accidentally like your ex-boyfriend's tweet about you from 2016. And now he's adding you on Snapchat. Like, at least that's not you, because that is me. But that was basically everything that happened this weekend to my knowledge. My friend left yesterday, which was Tuesday, and I had work off, obviously, because my friends were here, but now I'm back on my schedule, and I'm like, holy shit, it's like already about to be halfway through the week. I have a birthday party this weekend. I have more plans this weekend. I'm like, oh my God, I just need to like sit and meditate. Like, sometimes there's just these weeks in life where so much is going on and you're so busy and you have all these plans that you cannot even keep up. That's kind of how I feel right now. Like, I'm just all out of my routine. I need to get groceries. I need to go to the bank. Like, there are so many tasks that I need to get done that might have to wait a week because I'm just having a very busy week. And I don't think the busyness is going to stop until next week. So yeah, that is kind of where I'm at. I don't want to make you guys keep listening to me sound like a dying rat right now. So I just had to fill you guys in on St. Patrick's Day and all the in-betweens and the creepy men and the whiskey and whatever the fuck else I talked about. I hope everybody had a safe St. Patrick's Day, a fun St. Patrick's Day. I hope nobody got attacked by a leprechaun. Like, leprechauns actually scare me. If they're real, I don't know. I took a selfie this weekend and my hair looks orange in it. And I'm like, are people going to think I am a leprechaun? I am not a leprechaun. I will talk to you guys next week and we can see what is going on then. Who knows what's in store for us. But I'll catch you guys next week and love you guys.